Today, I was given the opportunity to do the sharing, and I was actually pondering about what I should share about, and immediately the word Mary came into my heart. So my title today is Mary, the mother of yes, the mother of faith, and the mother of all. Mary was born to Saint Joachim and Saint Anne, who now are exemplars for married couples, and in fact are one of the few married couple saints canonized in the Catholic Church. As a child, Mary would have been a free-spirited girl and a happy girl, not knowing she was preserved and chosen to be the mother of the Savior of the world, Jesus. Her first virtue displayed was when she said yes to being the mother of God. When the angel appeared to her, she had no resistance, no questions, but she obeyed full-heartedly to God's request, even though it was something that would have shaken her. How wonderful a mother she would have been to Jesus as he was growing up. We can imagine Mary as a normal wife and mother, cooking, baking, and playing with her son. And what a wonderful wife she would have been to Saint Joseph, and she would have been a model to all us wives and mothers to try to follow after her heart. As Jesus grew up, he left to preach the gospel, but Mary remained strong, knowing he had to do his Father's work. She fully placed her rest and trust in God. When Jesus was arrested at the Garden of Gethsemane and then scourged and then finally crucified, Mary would have endured great suffering in her heart, and her greatest blow was seeing her son hung on the cross. Even for myself, many years ago, when my son Peter had a very, very bad accident, and I was passing by actually not knowing that my son was on the road. And as I passed by, I saw that it was my son. And I think the earth would have swallowed me up, or I could have died on the spot if he had died. But what more about Mary seeing her son hung on the cross? I cannot imagine the pain that would have been in her heart. Her joy was fulfilled when she saw Jesus resurrected and understood the will of the Father, and still stands as the mother of God and the mother of all. The love of Jesus for his mother is beyond our comprehension, and it is this love that assumed Mary into heaven, because she was pure, she was holy, but more than that, it was the love of Jesus for his mother. Today, in 2023, Mary is the same as she was then, but she still suffers with the suffering. And she also suffers with those who have left the Catholic Church and who have stopped saying the rosary, and also who have rejected her as the mother of God. Yet Mary continues to stand by her son, loving us irregardless of all the rejections and the sins of the world. And without Mary saying yes to God, there would not be any salvation of humankind. And that really shook me when I thought about it, that what if Mary had not said yes? where would we all be today? When we look at Mother Mary from her childhood to her being a wife and a mother and being the first disciple of Jesus, she stands as a pillar of strength, hope, and unconditional love for all. As a mother of God and the mother of all nations, how can one not love her? Many people, non-Catholics, people from different denominations, and even lapsed Catholics, accuse us as people who worship Mary and call her powerful, but they do not realize that behind Mary stands this gigantic heart, which is the love that Jesus has for his mother. It is this great love that Jesus has for his mother that makes Mary powerful, that even demons shudder at Mary's name. And it is not because of her power, but the powerful love that Jesus, her son, has for her, which changed the water into wine at the wedding at Cana. Both Jesus and Mary are inseparable. Jesus is born of Mary, and Mary is one with Jesus. Mary is love itself, and she is truly the mother of all. Finally, I found this saying, which I found to be very beautiful. As the saying goes, the Virgin Mary is the flower of the field, from whom bloomed the precious lily of the valley.